moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Good morning and welcome back to Youth Wednesdays and Tobago Updates Morning Show. My name is Dwayne. For those who are just joining us, we want to continue the conversation about public speaking, a public speaking workshop, and we have none other, certainly no stranger to us, Miss Adanna Combie. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, and thank you so much for having me this morning, for inviting me.
Come on, you're flattering me, man. You're a host here.
I feel flattered. It's an honor to be on this side of the interviewing desk.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, I would not know.
Your time will come, don't worry.
Well, yes. But good morning and welcome.
Thank you.
It's my first time meeting you in person.
Wow.
Albeit we work in the same station.
Colleagues, that's right.
And that just goes to show how extensive Tobago Updates is.
That's right.
You know? So it's a pleasure.
That's right.
So just tell us about yourself, for those who might not know.
Well, for those of you who do not know who I am Adanna Combie, as I mentioned before, and I have almost 14 years as a communications practitioner. I graduated from the London Metropolitan University with my master's in mass communications, and I have been coaching and teaching and assisting clients from 2010 all the way up to now, helping them to improve their communication skills. In 2010 or 11, I think, I assisted the Miss World TNT from our Tobago representative. And when she participated in the event, she came in as runner-up, which meant if the person who won could not represent Trinidad and Tobago, my clients and candidates would have been representing our nation on an international stage. So it goes to show, I know a little bit about what I'm talking about.
Quite modest, of course.
Of course.
But it just goes to show your experience and your wealth of knowledge as it pertains to communication and even how it's multifaceted. Because who would dare link communication or think that communication might be important to something like a beauty pageant?
Trust me, it is.
So it's ubiquitous, it's important. But what are the core elements of communication?
Right, you see, people think that communication is just sending a message and receiving it via verbal channels. But it's so, as you said, it's multifaceted. Communication is actually the core of our existence. We cannot exist outside of communication. Everything we do is some form of communication. The way we dress, the way we smell, the way we walk, the way we speak, our body language, our tone, our intonation, even my gestures right now, all this is communicating that I am comfortable in this position and I'm exuding confidence. So it isn't just about what you say or how you say it, but who you are and how you present yourself. All of it is encapsulated in what good communication is.
And this upcoming online workshop is online, guys, by the way. Why do you see it fitting to have this workshop?
Right, so this workshop is the second cycle in this particular one, which is called Frequently Misused Words and Phrases. I'm certain, especially with the advent of social media, where people have a platform where they can sit behind their devices and nobody sees them. You hear phrases and words that are, oh my goodness, it's kind of cringy.
Just give us about 3.
I can give you one, a very, very famous and popular one. Or I can give you 2, a couple. A pleasant good morning. So it's either pleasant morning or good morning. So saying a pleasant good morning, that's just a big no-no. And we also, a lot of people, especially when they're on public platforms giving presentations, you would hear them say, you would have heard me say. No, that's, you would hear me say, or you might have heard me say. Don't say you would have. Would have means that it didn't happen.
Right.
It was to have happened, but it did not happen. Right. So we just throw in extra words to sound important or to sound as if we have plenty content, when in truth and in fact we're really changing the meaning of the words. And this is why the workshop says frequently misused words, what they actually mean and how to use them correctly. So we're going to change around the way we speak to actually get the correct meaning of what we're trying to say. Because there's so many words, so many phrases that we use and abuse and misuse, and we change the meaning of what we're trying to say, especially to the trained ear. And my ear, I pick up a lot of things very, very easily. So it really is to position you in a place where you feel a little bit more confident in what you're saying. And of course, having the right tools, the right communication tools gives you that, as I said to you earlier, I'm sitting here with confidence because I have the training, I have the skills, and I know how to express myself in a space. When I walk into a space, you can read it and know how to command your space better.
All right. For those who might be so challenged, especially where the confidence aspect of it is concerned, how do you link confidence to having communication as an arsenal?
You see, the thing is, right, when you don't know something, then you don't have the confidence about it. You can't speak on a topic that you have no knowledge about. So if you are equipped with the skills, if you are equipped with the tools that you need to become confident, then you are able to, because in any area, at work, in school, even in social engagements, if you don't have confidence, nobody knows what you're thinking, nobody knows your ideas, nobody knows your thoughts. And so you miss opportunities at work for promotion, you miss opportunities with somebody you're trying to chat up because you just don't have the confidence. So developing effective communication skills will build your confidence, and it will position you in a place to embrace your opportunities and to move up in whether it's a social ladder or whether at work or wherever that might be.
So about this workshop, who are your target audience? Just tell us about that.
Right, for this specific one, you would see on the flyer, it says for leaders. However, it really is open to the person who identifies, listen, I want to be a leader, or I want to command a space, or I want to have influence in whichever area I am in. And I realize that there are some shortfalls, some shortcomings in the way I present myself, the way I speak, or sometimes if you can identify that something just doesn't sound right, you're writing whether it's a thesis or whatever, and you're realizing that this just does not flow properly, something is wrong with this, and you just want to explore and expand and to become better at what you do, where you are, and where you position yourself, then this is for you. As you mentioned, it is an online workshop, and the thing about it is that, I don't know if you know, but we have an extra day this year. We have 86,400 extra seconds in this year because it's a leap year, and that is tomorrow. So it's a perfect investment. We didn't have this day last year or the year before. We're not going to have it next year. So it's a perfect investment, I think, for someone to buy into something that will give you some level of improvement, that will take you someplace. Because, I mean, we invest in
gadgets and
all sorts of stuff that really, they have the potential to improve our skills. They have the potential to propel us, but we don't use them accurately. And this is a workshop that will help to guide you. And some of the things that would be exposed in this workshop, you might be like, you'll be clutching your pearls and thinking, I did not know that I was saying this incorrectly. I did not know that this is what that meant. Oh my goodness, I've heard this before, but I never really understood what it meant. And the workshop is very engaging. It is not me speaking to the audience. It is not me speaking to the participants. It is a conversation. They will learn things like parts of speech. Some people don't know how many parts of speech we have. They don't know what a parts of speech is and what does it mean. So all those things are going to be exposed in a fun and engaging way. And you can ask some of my previous clients who participated in the first workshop of this kind. It really is engaging.
Certainly, and it was a pleasure to have you here. But the final thing before we wrap up, I want you to highlight, what is the cost attached to this thing? I'm seeing $200. Is it US? Is it, I don't know.
Right, so this is $200 TT to attend this event. It begins from 6 p.m. on Thursday, 29th of February, which is tomorrow actually, from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. It's an online workshop. It's only $200 TT. All you need to walk with is an open mind, a notepad to take notes, and just come be prepared to participate and to be interactive with all the other participants. We'll be doing scenario role play. I'm just throwing out situations and asking you to respond to them after we've gone through a certain part of the coursework and stuff like that. And you can contact me via WhatsApp or phone call on 797-9797. Also, the information is on my Facebook page, Adanna Combie. Also, my business page, ANC Communications, on Facebook as well. All the information is there, and the link to register is also there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us. Certainly doing a great job in Tobago space. Thank you again, and continue to do your good work. Guys, this brings us to the end of this part of the interview this morning. Remember to
share the live, share the live, share the live.